Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about things I think about when avoiding AoE. So let's start with something really simple, which is a Volibear. Volibear, all he does is that he ults towards the unit that he's auto-attacking in a big AoE. So all you have to do is put your front line on the opposite side of your back line, and Volibear will ult towards the left and miss most of your carries. You can also do this, do similar things with units like Garen, who you can do the exact same thing with, and then his MR Shred will not apply to your entire team. The second unit I want to talk about was Kennen. So Kennen's AI, for some reason, most people don't really know how it works. I'll break it down to its basic components. So Kennen's AI kind of has two parts. The first part, he dashes one hex past his auto attack target. Then the second part, he then dashes to the furthest enemy unit. So his stun radius is actually one hex wide. So in this case, Kennen will stun everything here, dashes past Leona, and will stun everything here. So let me draw it out. So in this case, Kennen would stun everything here, dashes past Leona, stun everything here, then dashes towards Lux and stun everything one hex along this arrow line. So all you have to do to avoid Kennen is to put your carries on the opposite side of where Kennen would dash to. So by putting this Lux here, you're manipulating Kennen to actually avoid all your carries. You can also manipulate him with assassin units. So for example, in this case, let's just say you have a Nocturne on your team for whatever reason. Kennen will actually dash to Leona, then dash back towards his own enemy team and try to hit your own Nocturne. So there's actually a lot of things you can do to manipulate Kennen positioning. He's probably the most well-designed positioning unit of all time. So I just wanted to, start the basic discussion and give you two examples of ways you can manipulate Kennen to not stun your entire team. Next, this unit is actually really popular in the meta, so it's really good to know how to counter him. So to counter set, all you have to do is make him ult away from your backline. The most of the trouble is when Set hits your backline and deletes your entire backline, and then suddenly you have no more DPS to kill him. So all you have to do is, for example, put Mordekaiser here. What's gonna happen is that Set's gonna walk up and then ult towards the left and hit none of your backline. If you put Mordekaiser one to the right, Set will actually hit a huge cone and then sometimes hit your backline units. And then on the left is something similar. All you have to do is put Mordekaiser here, and then Set will ult towards the right and not hit any of your units. And then I wanted to talk about how to avoid AoE versus the units, the AoE mages like Karma, Heimer, Teemo, Rise. So these units are actually really popular in the meta right now. And let's just say you're facing a lot of Teemo Heimer players in your lobby. What you actually want to do is you actually want to split up your units. I see so many people clump versus AoE, maybe to either greed the kindred value or to I'm not sure why. But if you split your units, a Teemo's Mushroom can't hit more than 2 or 3 units at a time. Same thing with Karma, and a Heimer is kind of iffy, but for the most part, same idea applies. But obviously against assassins, if you have a lot of assassins in your lobby, you have to make sure you're clumping because this way assassins can't snipe your main carry. So since I talked about avoiding AoE position against assassin position, I thought I might as well also just include a general front to back. In general, if you're placing a front to back comp, where the enemy has to go through your front line to hit your back line, and there's no AoE CC or AoE damage, what you can do is just put front line in the front and back line in the back. I just wanted to bring this up since I was just talking about it. But yeah, these are my general tips against AoE. So at least just as how my thought process works against most of the AoE in the meta. So I hope this helps you guys out. Okay, peace.